As a bald guy, the top line of your sideburn comes into play. Actually, I made mine incorrect. And what it should be is it should be usually when you have hair and no beard, your sideburn stops a little bit right about there to kind of wrap around your ear just a little. Most stylists will do it that way. So actually, I think considering your hair comes down to that length, that is where your beard would stop. I don't think it's wrong to have the top line of your beard stop just below your ear fold. But I think the best look, the most traditional look, is just a little bit lower. But you could have, and this is more traditional too, having it squared off. Or you could go with the tapered look, as seen here. And we are going to achieve that today. You can tell me which one looks better. I'm not going to necessarily do it on camera, but you can see this line versus, oh yeah, also, let's shave my head so you can see where the top line looks. Let's go with an old time soap, one of my first I got. Wow. And lots there. Smells like a strong lemon cleaner. Use my Smiles scraper and we'll put some of that in the bowl. This should be enough to do my whole head, 2 different cuts, and my neckline, which I might actually clean that up a little bit. It always continuously falls as you try to not skirt that line so much every time. It'll just naturally come down. Got some super hot water, almost too hot to handle. It's even dripping a little bit. Gonna soak my badger brush. Ain't that a thing of beauty? Not a whole lot in here. One thing I've been doing now is with this bowl, I don't clean it up. So scents just layer on top of scents. You don't have to get this whole bowl whipped up in one go. Whip up enough for one head shave. Whip it up again for the second shave. Just like you would layer cologne, you can actually layer your shaving soaps. Looks like vanilla ice cream. Actually more like whipped cream. I've really came to enjoy shaving. It's not so affordable when you chase all those fancy shavers and brushes, but what it is, it's an affordable luxury. Somebody's told me that once. I like that. Affordable luxury for men. We don't really pamper ourselves a whole lot. If anything, I'm getting a lemon. And my last stuff would have been like a woodsy cologne. Lemon woods, I honestly think, I've checked out all the fragrance groups. Lemon woods is one of the top scent across the board. Some of the best stuff is a lemon wood. All right, guys, I'll see you right after my shave. So this is pass number 1. I usually can't see the back of my head. I'm sure there's stuff there. I noticed this side got a little raw. It's not like it's bleeding. It's just very close. It almost looks like it got socked in the back of the head with like a knuckle. Take a look. See that side? Whew. I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. All right. Second pass. One thing I never thought about is the second pass. Your first pass was going on like stubble, at least for me. It's a few days growth. The second pass is going on almost a bald head. It's quite a different feel. All right, let's keep going. So I shaved my head. I'm going to be slapping in some of this Lothar. It smells like Viking Creed or Creed Viking. Love that stuff. If I run out, I'll get another bottle. I don't mind using that on top of. It's one of those like woodsy, probably lemony, citrusy smell that works with everything. So I got that. I did a little trim. There was just a few hairs. I have not really touched this beard in like a month and a half. So there was just a couple long ones, you know, just poking out. Cleaned it up ever so slightly. I find when you have like a smaller beard, some of the ones real close to the edge kind of like fray around. So I clipped off those, took the bottom up just a little, and this is the look. I'm going to knock some of that weight off up here, and then you're gonna see probably what it looks like after I trim up that side. So here's a before. Here is with them tapered down. You should be able to see a little bit of I went from like these are millimeters, like 12, 9, 6, 3. And then I did cut the top off, and man, it does make a difference because from this point up, it does start to widen out again. So it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like the waist of a woman. This would be where the belt goes. And then above the belt is like, starts to widen out in that Coke bottle shape. So this wouldn't be, this is just knocked down. I would still shave that to match the top of my head. And now you're gonna see the tapered or the, tapered this way back. So it's been tapered close to my skin, and now it's gonna be the line, and depending on how you have it, I think this line, even without, sometimes I do where it's curved, even this, you can kind of just trace it up and go to there. So go to point A to point B, and we're gonna see. All right, fresh out of the shower, where this stuff's gonna last a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. Kevin McAllister. You know what I really like about aftershave, more so than beard oil, is it stays on your hands and you just go like you're winning a spelling bee. We got that. All right. Come with me and check out my sides. And boom. I just did that all with that razor you saw. Maybe you didn't see it. It's just a gold brassy razor. Loving this. I call this a bulletproof style because it can't be messed up. Of course, this can't be messed up. This really can't be messed up. And shout out to Mojo Beard. They are one of a couple companies that have these rings around their tops. I hate them because unless they're glued on there, I guess, they can just spin around. So a couple of them have fallen off, which makes it perfect because I can grip it now again. This is a vanilla, and I used a vanilla beard wash, but vanilla is just one of those scents that a lot of people like. And with the fragrance companies, the most complimented scents usually are sweet and vanilla, like, and they include vanilla. So what is this? Chicago comb fiber, Chicago comb, carbon fiber comb, just to disperse it better. And man, am I feeling fresh to death. Peace. If you enjoyed watching this show, go check out the other shows that I have down at the bottom. Yeah, guys, take care.